what's Missin Curfew? It's when you kind of play guilty, but you show up.
How nice is a green light on the road, though? No practice tomorrow, no plane, just go.
Scotty Upshaw in the clear, and he scores! Right in front, scores!
A few laughs, a little bit of fun, and obviously a lot of hockey talk.
You're listening to Missin Curfew.
Fellas, coming to you from Hall Pass Media, Newport Beach. This is Missin Curfew. And before the fellas start snapping it around, let's not forget the show is always presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Obes, the up dog, our boy 93-1. Swishy swish. Fellas, how we doing, boys?
Fellas, I'm good. The long weekend. I'd probably speak for the masses out there. Thanksgiving weekend is a lot of wine, a lot of food. I'd like to say slept in, but that's not the case. Like, the kids are up, but like it was nice. It was relaxing. I had my folks in town, Obes, but a lot of drinking.
Yeah?
Yeah. A lot of wine.
That's every...
I went to Costco. I did like 2 12-packs.
It's every weekend for you.
To Pinots. We're drinking. Got some French Burgundies. They got a nice selection there at Costco. I went through all that. That's done. Probably like 3-4 bottles a night.
Just yours?
No, my dad was drinking the wine. He used Coronas all day and then the wine at night. My mom would have a glass or two there. Christina's family's over drinking some wine. But
yeah, I saw your setup. The spread looked unbelievable, and you had you had 2 tables and then the kids' table. You had a lot going on there.
Kids' tables, the TVs over there, the front yard had, the football. You get the little classic.
Yeah.
Well, what's the movie where they play football at Thanksgiving with Owen Wilson and the boys? It's it.
Wedding Crashers. But that wasn't Thanksgiving. That was the wedding. But yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I'll make it rain. Ours all state.
Yeah. You gotta. I feel
Red Sevens.
Yeah. American Thanksgiving, Schmaltzy. It's all about football, eating, drinking, family time, fella.
It is, brother, and I wanted to give you kudos and some stick taps for your decorations on your home, Updog. I saw you post a video and a pic late night. Was that you getting up there half licked and putting up that Santa Claus on the roof, or did you have that professionally done?
I got my boy Mikey. He does that. He's been with me for 6 years now. I hit him up right before my parents get into town. I say, put me on the calendar. Good guy. He did our boy Jeff Gale's house for years. Jeff had fucking, his Griswolds. So he does a great job, Schmaltzy. I keep the fucking reindeer and the sled and the Santa and all the lights tucked on the side of my house, tarped up all summer. And then he's just like, are they in the same spot? I go, yeah. Comes over full day, fires them all up, and then fucking plug them in, and booyah. Welcome to the holiday season at the Updogs.
Yeah, it looked great. You're capturing the spirit of things, so I just wanted to give you some love there. It looks good, and that's going the extra mile for the kids, Updog. I appreciate that.
It is, and you should see the tree now, bud. We get the Charlie Brown tree, which just the skinny silver tip.
You have to show up like at 4 a.m. for that still, or what?
Well, so I missed the day. Usually it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's usually Friday.
Black Friday.
That these trees come in, and there's only a certain amount. Well,
what are they called again?
I got a text from our boy Petey at Shady. And he's like, Updog, I'm just going to give you a heads up. My wife was just at Armstrong's. We got our tree. There's a few there, 8 to 9 footers. I know that's what you're looking for.
What's the tree called? A white tip?
It's a silver tip.
Silver tip.
Yeah, they're only from a certain area.
Just for a sec. See how it feels.
Yeah, you play the tip game. Schmaltzy, these trees are like separated, just the little Charlie Brown. But now it's the kids decorated the other night. And, we have Elf on the Shelf just showed up again. Our friend Star is back in town. For the kids, which is always fun. So yeah, we're getting in the holiday spirit here in Newport Beach, fella.
Yeah, I love it. And it was my parents took a page out of your book. They're going with the lean, skinny tree, the grass-fed, gluten-free tree. So it's a nice look, fella. I actually like it. It's growing on me. The lean, mean tree.
You got to stay lean.
You do, fella.
I saw that. Your parents a lot nicer than mine.
And by the way, a big fat fucking tree takes up a lot of real estate. It sheds its needles everywhere. If the water spills, my hardwood floors were in one a couple years ago.
So where did you get? I blacked out there. I was writing something. Did you get a tree?
Yeah, we got it at Armstrong's right on PC.
Oh, so
across from
they still had one.
Yeah, they did. But I got it 2 days after, and I got the last 9 footer in there.
Oh, sweet.
But they got Christmas trees. Then they got a new batch coming, but it's hard to get the new batch.
Yeah, Swishy, this Updog goes full Clark Griswold, bud, with the lights. He goes full fucking leave it all line. When he had his old house, his bachelor pad he built there before he, popped up.
Cabin.
Yeah, He had he won Rookie of the Year in the neighborhood for the lights. They gave it to him. William Upshaw, Rookie of the Year, best lights. He had a goddamn Santa Claus on the top in the chimney coming down the chimney.
Wow. He was the Lido Calder Memorial Trophy winner of the year.
Yeah.
They were there. It's the Christmas lights.
Rookie of the Year.
The Newport Beach, the Christmas lights thing here that they do on the waters. It's a spectacle.
It is a spectacle.
I imagine flying over that fucker at night.
Yeah.
They see in the boats. You know, you leave John Wayne, you fly right out over the bay here, over your pad, my pad. And Schwaltzy, I mean, this thing, the amount of money spent on electricity here for all you people that care about that shit. People don't care here in Newport. These lights are humming, fella.
Speaking of trees, I know that we've all smoked them, but did you see the picture of Hank Lundqvist marching down Tribeca with the tree? I mean, I'm not into dudes, but if I was, that was a sick pick. Like just high stepping it with the boots on, the tight jeans. He had the 8-footer. Like it was a nasty pick he posted.
First thing I thought is, how's the back feeling lugging that fucking thing through Manhattan? Obviously, Hank's in a little better condition than I am, but first thing I thought was, you're too rich to be lugging that tree through Manhattan. But so you're looking at it from a content perspective. It's a great picture. But to me, I was like, Hank, you should have someone carrying that tree for you.
Well, Obes, he could have very well just had a driver right there. He might have just staged the picture. You know what I mean? Because that's show business.
Now we're talking. You just go down to the bottom floor, grab the tree, take the pick, and now you're thinking, look at Hank lugging it through the West Village.
Try back, throw it in an Uber van and get it shipped up there. Yeah,
that is show business.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he probably had some dude that is one of his drivers that has a pickup. He just loaded that bitch in the back, and he's like, you know what? Just let me get the pick quick, and you can set it up at my house.
Content, fella. Swishy, how was your Thanksgiving? I did see through your social media that you did end up getting a stung Philly. So obviously you had a few over the weekend, fella.
Yeah, I was actually trying to take it easy because we got about a 14-day runner coming up, but I ended up slipping into one on Saturday night. One thing led to another. We had a nice family steak dinner at Steak 44, National League spot here in the desert, and then parlayed that over to the Global Ambassador across the street, a.k.a. the Trimbassador, and then the wheels kind of fell off it there. And then on Sunday, I did have the stung Philly, and it was unbelievable. They know me by name now. They call me Ace when I walk in the door, so it was a great stung Philly. It was unbelievable every time.
Dude, I love your video. You're like, holy fuck, am I stung?
Yeah. Hey, and it's always my first meal. It's always my first meal at like 4:00. It's the only thing I eat all day.
Yeah, I was thinking about you. I had a little connecting flight. I want to talk to you guys about early flights and the situation I had myself in, but that Phoenix International Harbor, it's a bit of a fucking cage match in there. They need to widen the walls a bit. It's every man for himself in that airport.
Yeah, if you're flying through Terminal 4, which is the American hub,
yeah, that's where I was.
It's an absolute petting zoo. It's one of the worst terminals in all of major airports. It's awful.
Yeah, that's where I almost went down. I almost went down right at the Panda Express there after Richardson's Rifleman. Like I thought it was it. I'm like sweating and the ticker's going. And I'm like,
is it like it can't be O'Hare tight, right? Like the United
tighter.
It's tighter. It's tight.
Yeah, it's tighter. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That fork, that little fork in the road at O'Hare in the United area. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. That's where I just apply from all the time. We'll go play you fuckers in Cincy.
We're going LAX right through O'Hare to.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
Wintertime, it kind of reminds you like Home Alone though too. Same. No, whatever. That'll be fun.
Boys, I went to Big Canyon. Shout out to Big Canyon. What a spread. What a fucking spread. And the stuffing. What's that bread called? Starts with a B. Brioche bread, stuffing. My God. Clemo chirped me. He's like, easy on the stuffing there, big boy. I'm like, I'm going in for thirds, man. I'm going in for thirds. And poor Mac Miller, right? They had the gravy and then they had this like pea soup. And she's going up there. I'm like, hey, Mac Miller, the gravy's on the left side. And, you know, typical Mac Miller style. She's not listening to me. She comes back with her mashed potatoes with just pea soup on top of it. I'm like,
it might be tasty.
No, it wasn't tasty. She was disappointed. I said, yeah, listen.
Cream and mushroom soup over potato. Now I'm kind of hungry right now. But.
It was great spread. I went in there. We woke up in the morning, had a little French toast Mac Miller made. It was unbelievable. But then I didn't eat all day. I came in there, had a little couple puffs of the pen, came in hot, and I'll tell you what, I got my money's worth. I don't know what they dinged me, but I got my fucking money's worth in there.
It's probably like $150.
And boys, you know,
all you can drink.
Yeah, I had a couple glasses of wine. I'm sure. Well, not with Doherty in there. It can't be all you can drink. Fucking close the place down. I'll tell you what, Phil. I'll tell you what they had, fellas, is they had the good old-fashioned NHL pregame Sunday bar. couple scoops of vanilla ice cream, hot chocolate sauce, hot caramel sauce, and then some Oreos and some fucking Reese's Pieces and whatever you want here.
I'm just Hungry League, baby.
Man, remember how nice that would be after a pregame meal? You just get the ice cream with the chocolate sauce, swishy, and head to the room and maybe rub one out before you shut her down and then get ready to snap her around.
That's the best sleep ever. Like you could never catch the REM sleep after a game, but after that chocolate sauce, a little Haagen-Dazs, a tug, and you're out for 3 hours just drooling.
Yeah, that sounds like 1-1 all over it. That's out in one night +2.
Yeah.
Start the game on the PP.
I had some people at the Big Canyon establishment, me and my girl just sitting there like offering us to join them. Like, hey, you want to join us? I'm like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
Like, do people think just because you're a couple that you're like lonely or something? Or is it like
Did they do the seatings at the whole place, or
you come in, take a picture, say hi to the boys. My boy is upstairs.
Yeah.
Come in, sit down. But I had two different people say, if you want to join us, come and join. I'm like, first of all, I didn't really know them that well. And second, I'm like, what in what world do they think I want to join them? Like, they think we're just like lonely because it's just me and her, or well, like, I'm like, I actually feel bad for you, buddy. You're there with the in-laws. Like, I'm
maybe
actually
maybe they were swinging.
No,
they're not. Thanksgiving swinging for the turkey.
No, I don't think so. Upside, I
don't think our country club's known for that. So yeah, that's probably off. We're probably off.
I don't know what goes on around there anymore. I'm never there, but
all I know is I did walk the fairways. They're looking good.
I'll tell you what, that number 4 fucking looks mint.
Yeah.
Looks mint. What are you doing over there? Just you're over there with the kids or what?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. So I put my kids in their golf school.
Okay.
And, Beckham's only 3 and Izzy's 5. And Blake, our, assistant pro Blake was like, man, your kids they listen. They have some clubhead speed. He's like, how old's Beckham? I said, he's 3. He's like, he's got clubhead speed like these 7-year-olds here. So, it's good to hear that they're following curriculum of, proper attire, golf course.
It's crazy.
And they're in the base.
They're crazy that your kids are growing up at Big Canyon Country Club. That is crazy I just can't like you're from Fort Mac.
Totally.
It's just like your kids are growing up at Big Canyon Country Club.
Yeah.
That's to me.
I'm getting a little taste of it.
Not
too much.
It doesn't get any better than that.
So
we're gonna be wearing cashmere sweaters and fucking they're gonna be looking good with good hair and just fucking go to SC. Hey, they're gonna be fucking.
No, we brought the Fort Mac there too. I brought Big Scott there, so I said, Dad, let's go walk the course here to see some of the holes.
Did they let you go out there? Because I've been denied twice.
On the fairways now.
Really? I mean,
you walk down 1 fairway, 2 fairway, 3. You walk up on the hill. You can stand near where the green is.
Wow.
And then 4, you can walk down the fairway on 4. Hugs around.
I was told you're not allowed out there.
No, now you can.
Now you can.
It's coming.
Just to put a little wrapping on Thanksgiving, what was your favorite dish, Swishy? Mine obviously was the stuffing. Probably doesn't surprise the boys, but what did you really dive in there? What did you really get after?
Yeah, turkey for me is all right. I've done different dishes over the years, whether it's steak or something like that. Or crab. I like that, but the turkey's just okay or indifferent for me. We did turkey, was decent this year. Had the brisket going as well as some ham. I don't love ham. Like, I'll make a ham sando, but for me, dessert, banana cream pie is what I love. My sister whipped up an unbelievable banana cream pie. You put it in the freezer or the fridge just before you take it out. She's icy cold, but still has that nice crunch of the homemade pie. I could eat that all day long.
Dude, shout out to my girlfriend's mom, Christy. She makes this mud pie. It's Oreos on top and like basically chocolate pudding, I guess. Like chocolate pudding with Oreos over top. It's unbelievable. And you talk about a ham sandwich. The next day, so we did it Friday with her family. No, Saturday with her family. Sunday, I had 4 turkey sandwiches. Her mom kind of looked at me like, you having another turkey sandwich? I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going for number 4.
What were you putting it on, like a Hawaiian bun? Or
they had just a nice little white bread. And I'm kind of boring, fella. I just go turkey, black pepper, mustard.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that
solid?
That's nice.
You go mayo or mustard, boys?
Honey mustard.
A little Grey Poupon, huh?
Treat yourself.
I like the honey. I've never.
Grey Poupon.
I like brown mustard, spicy. You use spicy mustard.
You do, eh? Fuck. I like yellow. Fucking Frank's yellow mustard.
I'm kind of on to Schwizzy what you're thinking. Like, I'm kind of over the turkey, to be honest. I'm over the turkey, but I do eat a lot of steak. But I'm into someone saying, let's switch it up, and I'd be all for it. And in saying that, we did, my dad and I fucking stuffed the turkey. We stuck the hands.
Did you wash your hands before?
Get under the skin, you butter it, just let all this garlic and the, savory in there. And anyway, In saying that, we had a ton of leftovers, and it sat in my fridge till fucking Sunday when I was putting out the garbage, and I'm like, this is sad, but like we don't need all this fucking food.
I know.
It's crazy. And I don't want to sit there and just continue to,
And the crazy part about it is, Swishy, and same back home in Canada when we used to do my family, like, you know, my girl's mom and her sister and her mother, like they slave all day for it. Then you get in there, you dummy the food, and you're done. It's like, you guys did all that work, and I just hammered it in 7 minutes, and now I'm just got my pants undone and scratched my nuts. It's like, it doesn't seem fair, Swishy. It doesn't seem right, fella.
I know. It's then you got, you know, whether you have family in town and maybe you only have one oven if you're lucky, maybe you have two, and then some people got to bring some stuff. Now this thing turns into a goddamn potluck, and it's like people are bringing shit over. There's grease spilling in cars. It's a whole spectacle. It's a whole 24-hour shift for these women, generally just slaving over to put on this production. And my mom does the homemade rolls. She's up all night. It's you know, you got to get your cap tip to the ladies, Obes, especially.
You do. And the last thing about Thanksgiving, Jack White, I don't know, is Big Bunny still doing the halftime show? I would move him out of there and get Jack White. I mean, when he brought Eminem out, that was nasty. Say what you want about Jack White. He is a fucking rock star, man. Updog. I thought he came out in Detroit and just let it eat. I was fired up. And I had the Packers too. I'm like, this is awesome.
I was on the wrong side of
this. Is awesome.
We'll talk about it later, but this is unbelievable. I was in my garage with Beckham. I cleaned out the garage and set up the hockey net for him to just start, you know, screwing around with on the weekend. Thanks to Bauer, he set them all up with some sticks. I was pounding this in my garage. Yeah. Oh. Then Eminem comes out. I'm just like, this is.
It was so sick. Short and sweet. It was just nasty.
Look at the crowd too, by the way.
Yeah. Swish, you ever seen Jack White live?
I have not, no.
Yeah, and he puts on an absolute show. He just gets up there and shreds for however long he's on stage.
What do you think they paid Shady to get up there? The rumor is he doesn't step out of the crib unless it's for $2 million or more. What were they forking over? Home state, hometown, maybe take a discount?
Yeah, I wonder if Jack White just said, "Hey, dude, you want to do this with me?" That's a good question. I don't know.
They don't pay anyone for Super Bowl, right? So I can imagine this was all done. I don't know, man. I think it's out of the courtesy of their heart and soul, the Lions.
I never knew that they didn't pay these. I thought you made tons of money to do the NFL Super Bowl. Like, that's how big the NFL is. They're like, we're not even going to pay you to do it. Just come do it. Like, I thought these guys were getting big time bank Swishy to do the fucking Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I mean, you get the residual benefits, though, right? The ad deals. Now everyone knows who didn't know who you were before. Maybe you get some new commercials. You're just investing in yourself and putting yourself out there on, you know, the biggest stage of sports all year in America.
And they released the live stuff. They released it on like a little EP thing, so they'll make some money on that.
There you go. Get on the back end, eh, KC?
Yeah, always good to get on the back end, back check, eh?
Get on the back end, fella. So happy Thanksgiving to all you boys. I'm thankful for all you beauties here at Missin Curfew. Boys, moving on here real quick. DraftKings is now live in the Show Me State, Missouri. Get out there. Get involved with DraftKings Sportsbook. Swishy, Updog, you both played there. We're going to try to get there in the New Year fellow tour. But in the old Show Me State, you can get some skin in the game with DraftKings, Updog. It's great.
Congrats to both. Congrats to the state for getting it done, and DraftKings for adding another. You know, Missouri's a good state. A good place to live. Good sports towns in there. Winning cities. We should get there. There should be a fellow tour already on the books.
I want to do it at O.B. Clark's, Swishy, with our good friends at Jaeger. Let's get fucking pinned and bet on some DraftKings stuff, eh, fella?
Great sports city. They love the Blues. Obviously, the Cardinals. The Show Me State is one of the best in the Midwest. Obes, great people, beer drinking town. You have Budweiser there. Jefferson County. You got people out and where the big rigs from in South County, St. Louis. All the people, man. It's great. So we got to get there for sure. Do something. O.B. Clark's fella. Oh my God.
Yeah. I wish it was. Anyways, yeah, good for St. Louis, good for the state of Missouri, and the boys want to get there. Hopefully, we can get that done with our good friends at DraftKings and Jaeger. Boys, there's been the official rosters.
Yeah, little rumors
have come out for the NHL alumni game versus the NHL alumni versus the Colorado Avalanche. It would appear that I am on the NHL team. I have not got an official text from Berard or Sheldon or anyone. This was the first I saw of it that I was on that squad, which I'm fine with. Have you guys heard any? Is it official or was it a misprint? Am I on the team?
Do you know if it has anything to do with the Avs, like, you know, firing you off it or?
Oh, fuck. They already traded me once. Eh? It's Joe Sakic. Fucking traded me. Yeah. Fuck. I knew I was traded with, I'm like, You know when a new coach comes in and like you text the boys like, hey, have you talked to Patty Wall yet? And I'm going down the Jeff chart and I get to Patrick Bordelot. I'm like, Bordy, you talked to Patty Wall yet? He's like, yeah, I just talked to him today. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm traded for sure. And I was traded literally like 3 days later.
I'm thinking maybe once they added Forsberg, they'd maybe slot you off. One Hall of Famer.
Forsberg's playing?
One Hall of Famer for a Hall of Famer.
KC,
Yeah, Forsberg.
can you pull up the official rosters up there for us, you think?
Barry Shattenkirk on the back end. Quincy, obviously.
There I am.
Sure.
Right there. Shane O'Brien and Scotty Upshaw. Caber, Thompson, Berard, Upshaw, O'Brien, Lundqvist, Commodore. Chelly's not playing. Lupul, May. I don't know any of those other people. Craig Adams, Carcillo, Chuck Kunitz,
Swaggy P.
Max Talbot.
Our boy Petey.
Listen,
P.
I like our squad in a 7-game series. I think we can grind them down, but in a 1-game showcase, who's going to score?
God, I'm going to put a couple in there.
We're going to need Upshaw.
Loops is
buzzing.
buzzing.
Lutz has got a fucking bad meniscus. He doesn't even know if he can play.
Oh, is he?
He's going to try.
Yeah.
His knee's in one.
Is it?
Yeah, he's in one, though.
That's
I'll
not
give him a shot at Tord. I'll be all right.
Is that Alex Edler that I played with in Vancouver?
Yes.
He never played for the Avs.
No, so they might have swapped you for Edler.
No, we're getting that. We got to get the Hawk back.
Yeah, I'll play. I just saw it come out.
What do they call him? The Eagle, right?
The Eagle. I thought I was on the Avs team. I was texting Tyson Bear. We were already going over breakouts and shit.
Well, we'll take you. I mean, last I heard, Obes, it was future considerations and a conditional pick, and that condition was you play 15 minutes. It becomes a second rounder instead of a third. So we'll gladly have you, fella.
That post was hilarious, buddy. You're like, and if O'Brien plays over 15 minutes, that goes from a third to a second. No way I'm going to play over 15 minutes. I would say the NHL team is probably the underdog, though. Now they got Peter Forsberg. No?
You know what's going to be a problem is Stasny out there. He's going to have the puck on his stick. He's just
Paul Stastny?
Yeah, he's going to like.
What is his name? I didn't see his
What
name.
is up there?
Jan Stastny. I can handle him.
Right, keep going.
Is Paulie Walnuts
He's
playing?
coming.
So maybe this isn't the official rosters, boys. Well, maybe this isn't the official rosters. I don't know, Swishy. If I am on the NHL team, fella, I'm sitting beside you in the dressing room. We're D partners, and I'm really looking forward to that if that does happen.
Oh, man, imagine that warm-up, too, when we're doing the 2-on-1s and we're in line, snapping it. Oh, fella. Breakouts, too. My God, a little D to D, little reverse. That's going to feel so crispy, no bucket.
A lot of chatter, fella.
Yeah, I'll be barking at you.
A lot of chatter. So it's getting close, boys. We're a couple weeks away. Thank you to Sheldon Wolitzki, Brian Berard, everybody at the Colorado Extreme, and thanks to the Colorado Avalanche alumni. They got a great alumni program here. Last but not least, boys, some really sad news. Our boy Clayton Keller suddenly tragically lost his dad, Bryan Keller. I believe he was 59 years old. I've got to know Kells through this podcast. He's such a great kid. I can't imagine, having to deal with that while you're playing in the NHL. And he obviously wanted to still play, be around the boys. So, Kells, man, I'm thinking about you, buddy. Keep your head up. Better days ahead. It's a tragic loss. And to the Utah Mammoth Hockey Club, great job, fellas. You've supported them the way hockey players do. You guys will get through it together. But, Swishy, maybe we'll go with you first because I know how much he means to you and your brother. It's just a tough situation, my man.
Yeah, it's devastating news, and I can't imagine or fathom the loss that the family's dealing with, especially just, during the time it happened unexpectedly. I just wish the best for his brother Jake, his mom Kelly, and the Utah Mammoth and the hockey club there to take care of Kells and give him grace and be around him when he needs. And, maybe hockey in the locker room can be a slight distraction through the times he's going through right now. And we're thinking of him, man, and anything he needs, seriously. I mean, I'm sure we've all reached out to him and the family as well. So we're thinking about it, man. And the hockey community needs to rally around situations like this. And it's a time with heavy hearts, and hopefully they can keep going and stay strong during tough times.
Yeah. Now I was with my dad on the weekend, and the news came through. It's devastating, and words can only go so far. But the hockey community is tight, and through good times and tough times like this, it's a really special group to be part of, and I know they'll be lifting Kells up and his family. And just to note that our fourth guy on the show, Brad Richardson, was a teammate of Kells and loves him and his family as well. So Thinking about him, St. Louis Blues and the St. Louis community did something really nice for him the other day when they played there as well. Him being a St. Louis kid and all. So thinking about you guys, and the Missin Curfew family is, we're here to support you guys in any which way.
Yeah, well said, boys. Kells, we're thinking about you, and our condolences go out to Kells and the whole Keller family. We'll be right back on Missin Curfew. Fellas, welcome back to Missin Curfew. DraftKings Pick 6. Fella. Presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. The Pick 6 app, fellas. Boys, I told you I was sniffing. Well, I got one, boys. I finally hit one here. Let's go. 6 for 6, fella. My picks, recent winner chicken dinner. I'm going to go through it for the lads here. Leon Draisaitl over half a point. Boom. Morgan Geekie over half a goal. All this guy does is score. Kirill the Thrill over half a goal. Boom. Kucherov over half a point. Boom. Matthews over half a goal. Boom. Marty Nasius over half a point. Boom.
Nice.
Corn Dogs, Jackie. $50 American to win. Almost right there. $708 American. DraftKings Pick 6, boys. That keeps me in the game.
Yeah, I just tickled. I did all these football ones. I'm looking. I got one green dot. It's looking for the green dots.
You're looking for the green dot.
I got 1 out of 5. Next one, 1 out of 5. Here, 4 out of 6. Not bad. Almost in the money.
Yeah.
It's a great little product.
It's fun,
but tricky for me. But
and
just ice cold though.
And Swishy, you can gamble responsibly with this app. You don't need to get crazy, right, fella? Just tickle it around. Great odds. It's great for me personally because it keeps my eye around the whole league even more because I got, players in different games. I turn it on for a second, watch that game. It's a fun little app.
It is, man. And I had a little 5-pick parlay buzzing. I had Jared Goff over on rushing yards. He had 24. Patty Mahomes over 22 and a hook. He hit that. Lamar Jackson hit his over, but the guy that fucked me over for a decent bag, it's like the fish that got away, right? You're talking about on the dock, like, fuck. Dak Prescott, over 9 and a hook rushing yards. He ended up with -2, so I was sweating that one out during the Cowboys game, and you know what? That's sports, dude. That's what happens. So, yeah, it's a great app. It's easy, and like you said, Obes, you don't have to throw a ton of cheddar on something to win big. And it's, it's a spray and pray parlay, I call it. And you just hope for the best, baby.
I'll tell you what, like you said, you get one win like myself, keeps you in the game. Now I'm playing with the house's money. So DraftKings Pick 6, promo code Curfew Kings. Get involved, boys. Moving on here, it's curfew bets up, dog. You talked about Thanksgiving being a long week for your liver.
Oh.
Well, Thanksgiving week for curfew bets, it's long, right? You start Thursday, you got 3 games. Then you go Black Friday, you have 15 NHL games with a football game. Then Saturday, you have rivalry week. Every best college football game in the fucking planet is on. And then Sunday, you just have NFL and the month. Like, that's 5 days of legit great curfew bets you can have. But man, it's a long week, dude. Like, look at this is. That's not all my. That's like 3/4 of my bets.
Yes, good for you to put them all down. I could not. I was hammering everything and not coming on the right side of things. Almost putting myself in the rafters, to be honest. But
you'll get over it.
You touch.
It's like Dumb and Dumber. I bet you I get you gambling by the end of the week.
Like, come on, I bet you $100.
Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna get you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Listen, you touch on it. Numerous sports and just a highlight of action. A bettor's dream and a bookie's even too, but no, it was great. And any highlights to your, like my Thanksgiving, you talked about, Jack White on there. First game. Listen, I love the Packers and I love the Lions. I love the matchup. Been forever. I was on the wrong side of it. That's all I can tell you. And then that just started a downfall.
Shit runs downhill, eh? Yeah. Okay, listen, I want to talk to you two beauties about something first and foremost when we're talking curfew bets here. NFL, Roger Goodell, way too many flags nowadays. The flags in these games, Swishy, I don't know if you've noticed it over the week of football we just watched, but to me, way too many flags. Put the fucking flags away and let the boys play here. Like, to me, it's ruining the game a little bit, Swish.
I mean, that pass interference on the offense during the Ravens game when Lamar Jackson dropped like a 60-yard dot, I believe, to Zay Flowers, and they gave him that little chintzy push-off play. Like, it wasn't enough for me to create a penalty. Like, it was a little bit of a push off, yeah, but it was still neck and neck. I don't know. I'm with you where, I don't know, maybe they got to bring back Gene Sarator and have that, jacked official out there calling the games. But it just seems to me that it's a little chintzy right now, and it ruins a lot of big time plays where you could probably just let the boys play.
Yeah, and like if you wanted to call play on every play in the NFL, I'm sure you could, right? You could call a fucking hold or so. Like, to me, I mean, obviously, listen, the NFL's killing it. Their revenue is through the roof. The owners are rich. Everyone's rich. But like, I guess I would be considered a casual fan. I don't know that much about it. To me, the flags up here are starting to make me not want to watch it, and definitely not want to put any curfew bets on it. That's for fucking sure.
You understand right away if you're going to be on the wrong side of it or the right side.
Yeah,
like just to the line.
Feel it.
Yeah,
You can feel it.
You just go, really? Are they going to start throwing those against the team I just bet on? Because this is like, I'm on Vegas's wrong side.
I'm on the wrong side of it.
Yeah, you just know. And then the feeling I was just being like, stop it.
Did you see the missed field goal that they called? I was thinking about you because you're always about conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Did you see the field goal that missed by about fucking 2 feet and they called
it good? It's non-reviewable, right?
Not reviewable.
How about when they punted from the 28-yard line?
Yeah.
How about the Giants kicker last night, too?
That was
What did
tough.
he do there?
Fucking O'Brien chunked it.
Stubbed his toe.
And went O'Brien chunk city.
It was all time. Like, just an absolute beaver pelt.
Yeah, that was a tough look for him. He just chunked it up, dog. Almost fucking tore his ankle. Maybe I just dreamt that field goal. I thought I saw it somewhere. I can't remember.
Hey, the Giants kicker, too, Young Ho Koo.
Yeah.
Young Ho.
Yeah, it's a tough look.
It's chunked her. Anyways, up, dog, on my curfew bets here, fella, I had the old Turkey Day parlay. I had the Packers +4, and then the Bengals +8. I didn't have the nuts to take the Bengals money line. The Ravens had won 5 straight, but they hadn't been playing great. I'm like, Joey B's going to go in there and make it rain. And he did. But once again, the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, they've been bending me over all fucking year. They cost me a parlay. They cost me a money line. They cost me my Turkey Day fucking.
I even went to the extent of money lining the Baltimore Ravens for the Sunday nighter against Joe Burrow, who's coming back. What are the Bengals to win the NFL right now?
So win the AFC North?
Are they like 600?
I don't know, but listen, if they run the table, they could do it.
Kyle Conley, Cincinnati Bengals to win AFC? Because they looked tasty. And we're going to get a glimpse of them here in Buffalo.
He's just a ball player.
Joey
Burrow is just a ball player, and he's just doing damage off the field and doing damage on the field. I mean, he came in with that white fur jacket. His hair was long. Hey, switching. I'm like, this guy's ready to sling it.
Ice Tray Burr. Yeah, it's Joey Burr. He's cold as ice, baby. He looked mid-season, which was crazy for the amount of time he missed, and I can't wait to see him this weekend. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be tough. Obes, I hate to say it, it's going to be tough to cheer for the Bills, and I love the Bills, but I do want Joe Burrow to go on a run here. I will say that.
I know you do, fella. Boys, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid of the Cowboys. I put a little 500 to win 25,000 for them to win the Super Bowl. They're probably not even going to get in the playoffs, but if they do, the Quentin Williams trade, and when you have CeeDee Lamb and Pickens on the corner and Williams can run the rock, watch out for the Cowboys if they get in there. I took the Panthers +11 playing at home against the Rams. Didn't have the balls to take that money line. That was a great football game. And then just some hockey ones here before we move on. I took the Leafs going into Pittsburgh, and they just shit kicked them. I think the Leafs are about to come out of this, boys. I really do. I just think they're too good of a hockey club. They're still a little banged up, but I just thought them going in there and spanking Dumas and sending the boys 7-2. I was on the right side of that. So I got a bunch of other ones here, but we don't need to get. Actually, the last one I had Avs Knights Parlay Cafe. Avs take care of business, kick the shit out of the Habs. Knights are up 4-1. 4-1 against San Jose. End up only winning 4-3. Cost with puck line parlay.
That'll happen.
These Sharks, man.
Yeah, the Sharks are legit.
They're legit.
Last night was that Will Smith had 2 unbelievable goals, and their team just plays. They got some depth.
I like watching them play.
Yeah,
I didn't have
Tuck to Foley.
I'll tell you what, I didn't have the balls to. I'm a little gun shy because like up dog, I'm not doing too great right now. But I wanted to take him last night against the Mammoth, and they beat him 6-3.
Yeah, they spanked him. I mean, Uppy, that play that Will Smith made coming off the wall where he danced. He went Robin dancing on my own around Nate Schmidt. and then had a little toe drag, a little suck job inside of Tanev's triangle, and then buried it. Yeah, that kid, I like his game. He's light, but he's highly skilled, obviously, and he was dancing last night for sure.
Light is a good word. I don't know what to think of him. I'm trying to compare him to people, and like, does he have Willie Nylander like swag style? He kind of does. Looks like him, but like in the playoffs is like, I don't know. It's just gonna be, time will tell. But is he like a guy that's gonna help a team being a top 6 guy in the playoffs? Not
or is he more like a Panarin?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, they got good young players. I mean, that's Celebrini right now as a power forward and a guy that's just Sidney Crosby-esque. He's a stud.
Big time. And they're fun to watch. So, Curfew bets, baby. Up, dog. Get this guy a Labatt Blue fella.
Brought to you by Labatt, fellas. With Labatt, you can buy beer and get gear. Go to their website, snap a photo of your receipt, and upload it to gain points towards exclusive merch. Any size, any product, anywhere you're buying Labatt. Sign up at rewards.labattusa.com.
Pristine Pilsner. Boys, we will be in Buffalo this weekend. Shout out to our boy Jason. He's got everything dialed in.
Hunting.
I mean, listen, we got to be up, Swishy, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. bus to start tailgating. 9 a.m. bus Sunday, fella.
Well, is there a bus too?
Well,
there's no second
there
bus.
might be a
Have
second
coffee.
Fella, I'm lining up the bus. I might push her to maybe fucking 10:15. We'll see what time we shut her down, eh?
What time's that game at?
1 o'clock, puck drop.
Oh, my God. I mean, we're going to be literally rolling in off of Chippewa Street at 5 in the morning. That's when the bars close, and I'm probably not going to be going home until it's 5 a.m. on Chip. Yeah, it's they don't even really kick you out too. If it's still humming like it usually is in the Rust Belt, they'll just keep it going. They don't care.
Is it 5 a.m.? No wonder the boys
Sabres can't get out of their way. They're all junk.
Yeah, fuck.
On paper, it's 4, but they will push it to 5, confirmed.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even think I played in a city where they go 5 a.m. nights. It's Vegas. How many other cities?
Chicago's 5.
Yeah, they are underground.
New York,
Harris Club, New York City. I'm just thinking,
that's the thing that was dangerous about New York when I started partying there with Mac and Loops. We go to the club till 5, and then you go to the after shaker. Next thing you know, it's 8. You're like, fuck, boys, I got to go to bed. It's 8 a.m. here. Like, what happened? See, one thing about LA, we used to get pissed. They kick you out at 2. But then you go up to the hills for a shaker, you're home by 6. 5.
It's a good night.
It's a good night. 8 a.m. in New York's too much, man. It's too much. So Buffalo, here we come, fella. Can't wait, boys. Home by 3 has a show on Saturday night. I can't wait to partake in that, and I'll be good and drunk by Saturday night.
For sure.
I just wonder how drunk I'm going to be Sunday leaving that stadium. It's probably not going to be a pretty picture. Right to the wrapper, probably.
Yeah. What's that? No, the game's 1 to 4, right? Probably.
Yeah.
And then just a few pints out.
I'll be in bed by probably 7, 6. Buffalo, can't wait. Chippewa Street. I can't wait to get drunk with you, boys. It's been too long for a fella tour. Get this guy an ice cold Labatt Blue. Boys, I'm dishing here. Jamie Benn, no visor, wearing the C, 400 goals in the National League. Jamie Benn was a guy that I always battled hard against, respected. Another guy that I would love to see get across the finish line, and he deserves a Stanley Cup. But Jamie Benn, good on you, buddy. 400 goals. Get yourself a Labatt Blue. Brandon Hagel. If anyone was questioning this guy being on Team Canada, I'm not. I think he's on the team. He has 26 points in his last 17 games. He's plus 21. Don't look now, but John Cooper and our boy John Cooper, the Lightning, are first in the Eastern Conference. Brandon Hagel, get yourself a Labatt Blue, fella. To the Senators and Sharks, both of them, the whole team went no bucket in Vegas. San Jose was fined $40,000 for doing it. That is a fine you have to pay. I love that the Sens and Sharks, the whole team went no bucket in Vegas. Boys, get yourself a Labatt Blue. That's NHL. And last but not least for me, the real rocket talking, our boy Talks. 300 wins behind the bench of a National League. He's got the Flyers playing some good hockey up, dog. Rick Tocchet, my man, you beauty. Get yourself a Labatt Blue, fella.
Yeah, Talks 300 games, fella. That is impressive. Boys, I'm going to slide a cold beer, Labatt Blue, to Kyle Palmeri, fellas, who, listen, I've been through a couple injuries myself, but knees are no bueno. He goes in on a forecheck, hard forechecking guy, and I know this guy's got a lot of hockey left in him. fucking tears his ACL in the corner, gets up, skates off. As he's skating off, the Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Emil Andre brings the puck back in his zone. Whoops, not supposed to do that. Palmeri lifts his stick, boys, makes one of the best backhand dishes, little sauce pass, Drouin, boom, Spanky, Heimelinen, and it was titty, boys, but that assist was absolutely special. This cat's going to be out 6 to 8 months with a torn ACL, so we feel for him, but I mean, just showing the strength and the hard work and the guts of the NHL is what Kyle Palmeri did, boys, there. So get yourself a nice cold beer, fella. It was heartbreaking.
Well set ups. Yeah, it was a great play. Gutted it out. I am going to slide a icy cold Labatt Blue to a guy that defied all odds, fellas. Jason Aldean once said, try that in a small town. Lane Kiffen dropping his nutsack on Oxford, Mississippi, and saying, you know what? I'm not going to go home, but I'm not staying here, baby. Packs his shit, takes a bag from LSU, looking like $12 million over 7 or 8 years. $91 million is the confirmed number, I believe. Leaving some, ruffling some feathers, leaving a rival SEC school, leaving Ole Miss, opting out to, well, he's not going to coach in the playoff now, and going to LSU. So I love it, Obes. I love when fans are riled up, coaches are leaving, players are leaving, the NCAA is a mess. So just wanted to slide a Labatt Blue, a cold one, to Lane Kiffen. You know what? Yesterday's price, baby. It ain't today's.
Yeah, I've always respected Lane Kiffen. One of our buddies who used to play collegiate football said Lane Kiffen slid into Sidney Thomas's DM. So I'm like, fella,
Yeah.
hey, good on you,
I
Lane.
went around.
Good on you, Lane. And $90 million might get her to respond to you now, Lane. But man, in all seriousness, listen, what he's done at Ole Miss has done an unbelievable job. But he goes to a school that has better recruiting right off the bat, and they're giving you $90 million. Say what you want about this guy, Swishy. Like, who wouldn't do that? There's not one coach in the right frame of mind that, and he said he's going to talk to Nick Saban. And I forget the other old coach he said he was going to talk to, but like, you can't turn that job down.
How many years did he have left, boys? Did he have any? Or was he a free agent coach leaving?
I think he had maybe a one more year. He was making $7 million at Ole Miss, and the rumor was that they would have matched it, so they'd have to come up at least $5 million on the AAV. But the biggest thing for Lane Sniff and Kiffen is now he gets the NLI money, right? Is that's the package? That's the draw. There is you can get any player to come to LSU. Those pockets there are insanely deep.
Yeah,
it's the number one school.
And he wanted to continue and coach the Ole Miss in the playoffs, and it got denied. And the only place or the only where this could get really sticky and feel bad for these players is there's a chance in the actual rule book of what they determine a team. It says if players or coaches leave, and we think it makes your team a lot worse, that could affect you. So there is a chance. They're 11-1. But there is a chance the committee could say, okay, they don't have Lane Kiffen. They don't have their offensive coordinator. Maybe this team isn't a playoff team. That would be tough on these kids if they lost their coach and got punted out of the playoffs.
Yeah, because he's done right now.
He's done. He's in LSU.
And he can't play in the playoffs right now.
LSU sent 2 private birds for him.
Why? This season's not over. Why doesn't he finish it
Got to
out?
start recruiting.
His contract was through 2028.
Yeah, I mean it's their biggest rival too. LSU makes that hiring. They're doing that a little bit out of spite. You're not going to let that guy coach in the playoff. That's
Yeah.
Ole Miss, they're paying him all this money. Little gamemanship.
That's a unique rule. I think it's stupid.
It is.
Yeah, I think you can't. You got to finish out the season, unless you get fired.
But he's already recruiting right now. Like he'll be hitting the ground running.
I get it.
Yeah.
Power to the people. Power to the people.
I just hope they still get in the playoffs. So last but not least, Kyle Casey Conway's dishing a Labatt Blue. Prestige Pilsner fella.
Yeah, boys, a quick beer to Nazem Kadri. I mean, this guy hits 1,000 games, and usually you're expecting something from the boys or from your teammates, and he rolls in there with custom Scotty putters for the whole team. So that's, not cheap and a really nice gesture, and all the boys were stoked in the locker room. Really cool video from that. So get a beer, 1,000 games, and spreading the love.
He's buddies with Scotty Cameron. Do you think he paid for the putters, or he just gave them to him?
I think he paid for them.
He paid.
Yeah, he wrote it.
How much does 20 putters cost you?
The putters he probably got are $1,000 each.
So $20,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's fuck all for him.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a nice way to thank the boys. Like, right?
Great way.
I think it's great. I mean,
what about for the Rock? That doesn't probably golf.
I think Kadri learned the right way through older guys, Loops and guys on his team in Toronto. Learned the right way.
For sure. I would have got all the boys drivers, maybe. Putter? I'll give them all a brand new driver, maybe.
Yeah.
Go whack fuck that around a bit, boys. Putter's like, I don't know. It's a nice gesture, though. It's a really nice gesture.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the cool bars are custom, so they all had like their nicknames, colors. That was fun.
Yeah, we
Probably tour only, too. The TOs, they're not cheap.
Weezy Baby loved it. Weezy's a terrible putter, so hopefully it helps him out. Can't putt.
He's probably like, boys, like, fuck. Let's just try to soften up the hands out here a little bit.
So, by the way, the Flames are kind of fighting their way back in this a little bit. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. They're fighting their way back.
Got shut out 3 times in the last, 3 weeks.
Yeah, the Lightning kicked the shit out of them. That was easy money on Curfew bets. That was almost full creamer. I was talking to Graham Dillette. I'm like, we should, and he's a Flames fan. And I'm like, I know this is touchy for you, fella, but we didn't do it. I think the full creamer hit. So, KC, love it, buddy. Kadri, you're a fucking glue guy, team guy. Weegsy, keep your head down when you're putting, fella. Boys, always drink responsibly, but you got to get a Labatt Blue in you. Up dog, my man. It's the luxury auto collection. Missin Curfew dog of the week.
Dog of the week. Fellas, you cannot roll to the course or in Vegas in some shitty rental van. I'm telling you, boys. You need a luxury auto collection custom sprinter. These things, boys, are insane. Built by OGV and Explorer. They've got captain's chairs, flat screens for the games, and every upgrade you can want. It's first class, fellas, on wheels. And here's the kicker. Many models even quality for 100% tax reduction under your business, Section 179. Grab one for the crew and travel like the pros, boys. Hit luxuryautocollection.com, fellas, and check it out.
The luxury auto collection, Missin Curfew. Dog of the week is Tage Thompson, boys. Obviously, we've all talked about Buffalo. They're not where they want to be. What is this guy, 6'7"? This is all you got to do. Shout out to Stefan Nason. 2 guys had 3 fights in his last 5 games. This is all you have to do. When a star player will get out there and chuck him, look at Tage. You're big, you're long, you're not going to get hurt, fella. If he can add this to his game and realize that, hey, I can go out there and do this with pretty much anyone in the NHL, he's going to have more time and space. He's going to have more, time to make decisions, like I said. But I love it. Good on both of them. Tage Thompson, Swishy, is our luxury auto collection. Dog of the week, fella.
Yeah, and that fight stems from last season when Stefan Nason ran him through the middle of the ice right out his offensive zone blue line. And if you remember Tage's comments and remarks, he wasn't very happy that no one on the Buffalo Sabres responded. So what does he do, Obes? He takes matters into his own hands, solves it, dissolves it, and hey, throws a couple bombs there, even on the ice there a little bit where he was kind of ruffling some feathers with Nason. I love it. He has that element to his game. His dad was a tough guy in the American League when he was a player. I think this is something that you're going to see more with Tage Thompson. And I also think that he's a guy that, you know what? He's the heartbeat of that team, Obes. And if Buffalo wants to get over the hump, it starts with Tage Thompson.
Absolutely. I love it. And you're right. Nason fucking tucked his chin last year and boom, hit him great blow last
Memory, boys. I don't remember that.
Yeah, he got him.
Good fucking memories.
But this Nason, just to touch on that too, Obes, he's stepped up.
3 fights,
gotta stick around, gets those goals, goes to the net, plays power play. A big reason why the Devils are the team they are. And I love it. So Tage Thompson, keep it up, fella, because you're right on the cusp there. Olympics around the corner. They need that toughness, and size.
Yeah, like I said, if he adds this to his game, the one thing I would say to him is just work on your balance a little bit. Like you're 6'7", you could if you get your balance and with your length.
This is the
Oh,
yeah,
he's kind of
hammered his chin.
There, eh? It's just cunty, isn't it, Ups?
That's just cunty.
I can't believe I forgot that. Come on, Ups, hang in there. But I love his game, Swishy. You're an American-born player. I think he's a lock for Team USA. He can shoot it as good as anyone. He's got great vision. He can skate. He's starting to bang a little bit more. And now if people around the National League know that, hey, if you fuck around with him or his teammates, the big 6'7" boy is going to come chucking. I think it's great for the whole organization.
Yeah, I just think as the years have gone on in Buffalo, he's become the pulse of that city. You see him doing new deals with New Era, which is a company out of Buffalo, New York. He's done other deals in the town as well with those guys at Just Dishin'. He seems like he's the face of the team. He's a spokesperson of the team. He's just one of those guys that I believe at this age of 27 or 28 years old, he's really coming into his own. And it's cool to see the maturity he's showing. And it's transforming to the ice, Obes. You see, he's the leader. I truly believe that. Dahlin's the captain, but Tage Thompson is the heartbeat of that team, and he's a guy that I still think has a couple more levels to his game, and he wants to win, man. Like, he fucking really wants to win, and that's a difference. There's some guys that, play in the league and, you not necessarily collect a paycheck, but this guy is one of those guys where fucking winning means everything to him. So whether it's in Buffalo or wherever he's got to do it, he's a dog.
He is a dog. And listen, I watched Buffalo play a lot this year. I've been betting on him a little bit. Fucking consistency's got to be driving Lindy. What do you call Lindy, rough?
Lindy, I like it a little bit rough.
Yeah. Their coaching staff must be like, holy fuck, how can we get, like, some nights I watch them play. I watched them play the other night against Winnipeg. Winnipeg's not playing great. They look unbelievable. Go back to the game before I watched them play against, I forget, and they just lay an absolute egg. And Uppy, you know more than anyone. You played over 750 games, whatever. I remember Sean O'Donnell told me, the thing about this league is consistency. You can't be the best player one night and then the worst player in the fucking league. The Buffalo Sabres, if I'm in that dressing room or in that organization, we got to find more consistency to our game. And they put it on tape. They've proven they can do it, Ups. It's just, to me, when I watch them, you don't know what you're going to get. You're like, fuck, boys, it's got to be driving Lindy Ruff nuts.
Yeah, system's one thing, but it's how you show up, and it's doing the little things. And it's one thing doing the same sort of forecheck or PP or whatever, but then it's like blocking shots and the same guys like eating pucks and fucking getting pucks deep and having an identity. And teams that don't play obes like that and they're all over the place, they don't know what to fucking do. They're just... They don't know who they are. And you know this, you put on good teams, and Swish, you do as well. Like my teams in Vancouver, like we just kind of came out and played the same way every single night. Yeah,
like
real talk.
And we were lucky to have the Sedins and Bobby Lou and Kess, but from our four lines, our 6D to our, we were going to come out and play the same way, and that's what good teams do, Swishy. They just, they're going to find their B+ game most nights.
It's called having a foundation, having an identity of your team. What can we fall back on? What is the brand of hockey that is going to win 7 out of 10 games, Obes? Not necessarily, just ride the roller coaster, but if you look at 10-game segments, like a lot of coaches do, can we win 7 out of 10 playing this brand of hockey? And what is our foundation lay back on when, say, we're having trouble scoring? So you make a great point, and that's what your teams in Vancouver had, and Uppy as well is in St. Louis when you even went to the Western Conference Final that year. I was a Black Ace. You guys you're so solid. Like the line with you, Brodziak and Reeves, like, you know what I mean? It's just veterans going out there and knowing what the job was to do to execute.
Yeah, Hitch used to say, I don't have to, like, our only meeting with him, I don't want to talk to you guys ever. You have one job. Just be consistent.
They're like, perfect, Hitch. I don't want to fucking talk to you either. Yeah. All right. Play me fucking 13 to 15 a night. Leave me the fuck alone, and things will be great.
Well, yeah, because these coaches have enough to worry about with the star players.
Like, them all. By the way, Hitch, I'd like a couple days off in LA, New York, Chi-Town too. You always got that bounce though. Tage Thompson, fella, good on you. You're the luxury auto collection, Missin Curfew. Dog of the week, fellas. It is milk carton time here at Missin Curfew. Obes, you fucking meat stick. I'm putting myself on the milk carton. Last week, Swishy, Updog, I said I don't think Brad Marchand is on Team Canada. Smoke another one, Obes. Look at these numbers. 23 games played, 15 goals, 12 apples, 27 points. He's leading the Florida Panthers in scoring. I know Chucky and Barkey are out. What he did last year in the playoffs, what he did in the Four Nations. Marshy, I apologize. Obes, you're on the milk carton. Brad Marchand is on Team Canada, right? Yeah. I mean, after I said it, I was like, fella, hang in there.
Well, again, and it goes back to, like, you need veterans that have been there. He's been there. Sochi Olympics. Like, you need guys in your room. It can't just be Sid. It can't, who else is there? Really, it's Sid and Marchie that have been at the Olympics, like going through the ceremonies, knowing what to expect. That is valuable experience on a team, Schmaltzy, in a little tournament like that. It's not the Four Nations Cup. This isn't World Championships. He's been there, and you need that, especially a guy like Marchie who's coming off a playoff run, a new deal. He's playing like a man possessed as a 35-year-old guy. Crazy.
Yeah, and a guy like that, too, that just signed a big ticket, won another Stanley Cup. He has all the right reasons to maybe pack it in, but he knows what's at stake, and he knows he has to earn his role and his roster spot on that Olympic team. He has 15 goals in 23 games. That's clicking at 0.65 goals per game. Obes, that is on pace for 53 goals in an 82-game slate. Now, I don't know if he's going to get 50, but he's never scored 40, and he's really on pace for 40 goals. So, yeah, I mean, we've all made mistakes, Obes. We've all had bad takes. You're looking at a guy that has a ton, but I'm going to tell you right now, might have to take a lap after that one. Fella.
It's all right, Obes.
That's fucking milk carton city, Obes. You fucking meat stick. I'll tell you what, it just goes to show you how good vitamin D is for you, right? Gets out of Boston, down in Florida. Hey, vitamin D, Swishy. It's good for you.
I mean, 15 goals in 23 games as a 37, 38-year-old is an unbelievable start.
You know who's like name on the back end? Like Aaron Ekblad, like for Team Canada. Like he's just won back-to-back cups. Now, he's not going to flash you. I hate how he flips the puck out to the neutral zone. It drives me crazy. But big, strong, right-handed shot, back-to-back Stanley Cup champion. I don't know. I'm surprised we haven't heard his name floated around at all.
Yeah, no, you're right. But Parayko,
so you got Makar, Parayko, and then I would go like
Doughty.
No, Weegsy baby. No, sorry, Montour is the guy that I would maybe have in there. I don't want to disrespect Drew Doughty because I love him. He's a great player.
But you'd have Eki in there instead of.
I think Eki needs to get some consideration because he's been back to back. You know what I mean? Especially like his game isn't sexy. But like another big right-handed shut-me-down defenseman on NHL-size ice over there, now you go Makar, Parayko, Ekblad. That's a pretty good right side.
You know what's really improved in his game over the last 3 to 5 seasons is his puck play.
Yeah.
He used to get a lot of pucks lost in that kind of that triangle area where he couldn't really operate in his feet. And now you see him playing on the power play. His hands look way better. His passing completion percentage is way higher, I assume. I'm not an analytical guy, but when I watch him, he looks way better with his hands. So I like that move, Obes. I could see that for sure. He's steady, man. He's a force out there.
You're right. His feet have gotten better, Swishy, but the thing that might keep him off the team is speed. Because we were at the Four Nations, right? Fuck, were they flying out there? Like, it's a great point by you. He has gotten better at that, Swishy, but do you think if you're going to keep him off the team, maybe it is his foot speed? It might be a little too quick for him.
Yeah, and the Four Nations is the fastest hockey we'll see all year. That includes the Stanley Cup, right? It's just that's what it is. It's the elite of the elite. I don't know, man. I mean, he's up there. Like, I think he's going to get a look, definitely an extended look on that third pairing right side. Otherwise, you're going to probably have to go with 2 lefties. So I think there is some space there for at least consideration.
Like. Thomas Harley's hurt right now, but like, would you rather have Harley or Eki? I think Eki. He just won back-to-back cups. It's a right-handed shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Coop season play. It's all about,
Yeah.
Does Coop love him?
I would love to know, like, I would love to be a fly on the wall for these like, who's got the final say? Is it Doug Armstrong? Is it Rick Nash? Is it Ryan Getzlaf? Is it John Cooper? Like, when a push comes to shove, you think it's Coop? Like, this is my team, I'm coaching it. Or is Army like, whoa?
I think it's Army.
You think it's Army? Swishy, what do you think? Army?
Yeah, it's strong arm for sure.
Yeah.
Really?
But knowing Army, he's going to ask the right question. He's strategically going to have Cooper's, like the conversations with John Cooper are like, it's leading him into picking the same player Army wants. He'll challenge him with a conversation about the player, but ultimately he'll be like, I don't know. I just feel like Army's always one step ahead. Schmaltzy, like when you think to him?
Yeah, I think the best thing that Army does is he knows his word isn't final, and he surrounds himself with a cabinet of players that have played a very long time. If you look at St. Louis, Tkachuk has always been in the mix. Al McInnes, Chris Pronger, you've had the Brett Hulls, the Kelly Chases. Like, he surrounds himself with invaluable pieces and guys that have played a very long time before he ultimately has the final say. And I think he's doing that exactly with this team, bringing in Getzey, Rick Nash, other surrounding pieces with the assistant general managers. I think that's Army's biggest strong suit is he surrounds himself with a lot of knowledgeable guys because he's not a guy that played at a high level per se.
If Pietrangelo is on the lineup, we're not having this conversation because then you're going to go Makar, Petro, Parayko. But with no Petro, I think it leaves a little bit of a hole there on the right side. And yeah, a lefty, I didn't mind playing the right side. It's just, I don't know. It's time will tell. I wouldn't be wanting to making those decisions. But Obes, you're on the milk carton because Brad Marchand is on the team. Taking somebody off the milk carton. Carter Hart officially off the milk carton. He is playing tonight for the Vegas Golden Knights. Fella, good on you. Welcome back to the National League. I'm excited to see this guy play. Listen, Vegas needs something in their, like, they need a little something in their lineup. Vegas is too soft. I don't know if you've watched them play very often, but listen, Marner's doing his thing. He's lighting it up. I'm always pulling for Vegas for pick up Riley and the boys. They're too soft. Maybe
got called out the other night by their coach.
Yeah, they're a real easy team to play against. And you're like Barbashev, turn the clocks back a bit, fella. I know it's hard. You got your money, you got your cup, you're living in Vegas. you got to hit somebody. Like they need some jam.
Yeah, I know, and that was always something he brought.
Yeah.
It will, I don't know. It's tough. A long season. You're going to have ups and downs. I think this will be a spark. Carter Hart coming back. I think it's going to be a spark for the league, for himself, for the Golden Knights. And with, who's their goalie that's out right now? I think it was
Aiden Hill.
With Aiden Hill out right now and he takes the net, this guy, I mean, he can prove himself again that, Philadelphia Flyers, they were buzzing when this kid was kicking. And hopefully we're wishing him the best.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched Vegas play a little bit, and good for Carter Hart to get a second opportunity here, and hopefully all goes well. But I'm with you, Obes. I just think they're missing pieces, like a guy like William Carrier, because then again, now a guy like Keegan Kolesar, he plays harder. They just don't have a ton on that bottom six with a lot of bite or snarl. It seems pretty vanilla right now in Sin City.
Yeah, and when like you said, the year they won the cup, they were hard to play against. And we'll see. You know one thing about Kelly McCrimmon and Bill Foley, they ain't gonna fuck around there. These guys have contracts, but they've shown over the years they'll find a way to get the guys they want in there. So Carter Hart, good luck, fella. We're pulling for you here. Moving on, it is the Eagle 4 around the National League. Fellas, ready for a getaway? Missin Curfew listeners get 25% off at the Balboa Bay Resort and Club with code CURFEW. Lounge by the water, enjoy waterside dining, and unwind in true Newport Beach style. So hurry up and book now at BalboaBayResorts.com with code CURFEW. Around the National League, boys. By the way, the Bay Club, look, they lit the Christmas tree.
Oh,
it looked unbelievable.
Can't wait for the drone show.
It's the boat show. Get out here in the new year. If your team's coming to play the Ducks, get out here. Stay at the Bay Club. Promo code CURFEW. Around the National League, boys. First and foremost, the Dallas Stars. I love the jerseys, man. I love the 19. They got to go back to these. I would prefer the gold to where the green is, but even with the green, because I know they want that Kelly green in there or whatever it is for the building downtown Dallas up here that's got the green shit in it. But those jerseys to me right there are unbelievable.
Unreal.
But the ones they're wearing now, the 1999 throwbacks, I think they got to make those full time
standard.
Pull them up for me here, Casey. They're like with the Dallas thing with the big state of Texas on the shoulder, Dallas down the pants. That's NHL. That's what they should be wearing. Like I watched them play the other night wearing them, and I liked them more immediately.
Yep. I love it. That big star.
Yes.
Sweet.
Like, well, Swishy, what do you think about their unis now? The ones that they wear,
green.
They're not great. Victory, thank you. They're not great. The ones they wear now. No, they Swish.
No, they're not. They're a below average tarp, and there's so much potential. They got to play it back. Let me just reminisce about the days of Holly snapping it around and my boy Sergei Zubov smoking darts in between periods. Like that's when the Dallas Stars jerseys were just at peak.
Mike Keane buzzing around, no teeth. Brendan Morrow fucking hitting everything in sight. Darian Hatcher just elbowing you across.
Brandon Morrow, just say Morrow out there, just fucking
hitting everyone.
Guy Carbonneau winning faceoffs.
Yeah,
He's the one slow.
Who was the other guy that had the big old shin pads?
Craig Ludwig. Oh yeah, look at Holly.
Daryl Sador.
How drunk do you think Holly got that night after he had his toe in the crease?
Joey Newendike.
Remember how stupid of a rule that was with the toe in the crease when Holly scored the winner against Buffalo? Remember that?
Yeah, let's bring it back here. Bring it back.
Yeah,
it's like what's in there.
The boys are already drinking out of the cup. I don't think you guys can call this one back.
Yeah, no.
So good on Dallas. Always pulling for him. Shout out to our boy Billy Quinn. You got it, Billy. If you're talking to the owner there, I know you know him. Tell him to stick with these jerseys through and through. Eagle 4 around the National League. Auston Matthews, AM34, has officially made the move to Bauer Hockey.
About time.
Fella. Listen,
sexy.
You look good off the ice. Good move. Listen, I love Bauer. I think this is a great move for him. Things aren't going the way he wants right now. Why not just get head to toe, looking even sicker with Bauer Hockey?
I think Jack Hughes, the white skates, when it broke the internet.
Oh, man.
I think it kind of went, AM34 is like, I can't let Jack Hughes take my thunder.
Just got an email, prepare for your flight to Buffalo.
All right.
Just got an email, prepare for your flight to Buffalo.
Prepare for Buffalo.
I like this move, though.
Yeah.
Right?
But by the way, Bauer Hockey, the website, just going on there for some Christmas gifts for the kids.
Yeah.
They have so much stuff.
They have good swag, too. I told you.
By the way, the Canada swag,
Yeah, and they still have Lululemon swag. I knew they would. Their shit's unreal.
It's tight. So I don't know, Schmaltzy. The Bauer skate is such a better skate too. You're a Bauer guy too, but like the CCM one, not to knock it, but it's always so heavy and clanky.
Funky.
Oh, you can knock it. You can fucking knock it.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I was never a CCM guy. Not gonna lie.
Never.
Yeah, the only reason why I actually tried CCM, or it was actually Reebok skates back in the day, because they had the white ones. I was like, oh, I got to try these. I even put the toque on it, just didn't feel the same. Wore them for like 6 minutes, right back to the Bauer Jets. I've never tried anything different since. That was like when I was like 15 or 16, maybe. But yeah, those white boots, man, that's like what I envy. Like if I could have worn, not that I was ever good enough to wear them, but those white boots are so sick. Like Jack Hughes looks so mint.
Yeah, and just in the Leafs in general around the National League here, like I talked about it earlier, but that 7-2 win in Pitt, they're in Florida tonight. I think this team's coming out of it. Right now, I'm looking at their lineup. Is they got maxed up with Nyes and Matthews. Maybe that could be a showcase. I think Brad Treliving, I'm going to get to my rumor mill here in a bit. I think Brad's itching to make some kind of move. But I love putting Max up here. I've been begging for him to give him an opportunity. I really think Max can play with Matthews and Nyes. He's coming off his first healthy scratch. Max Domi, that is. I think this team's about to come out of it. And with Matthews wearing Bauer, I like it ups.
Yeah.
I think they're going to come out of this. So it's good on you. Sticking with the Eagle 4 around the National League. We just talked about Team Canada, boys. Jakob Chychrun. This guy is making a push for it. Washington's up to it again. Spencer car battery, as Swishy calls him. I've watched the Caps play a few times because I'm keeping my eye on Tom Wilson. This Chychrun, man, he is now in the testing protocol as well. This guy has got Army's attention, man. He's snapping it.
He had a lethal goal to a game winner the other night. I want to say it was against Carolina late. Schmaltzy, I'm not sure, but I was watching it while I was putting the decorations on the tree, and then they started talking about his streak, and then just the way he's played and the way his teammates talk about him. You cannot knock this guy for what he's done and putting himself in the conversation for Team Canada.
Yeah, the Liver King himself. I mean, 20-odd goals last year. He's got 10 already this season. I think if he's a right shot, he's a shoe-in. I just think there's a lot of lefties you got to sift through. You obviously have Taves, you have Morrissey, you have Theodore, you have Harley, you have this young Matthew Schaefer. There's a lot of left shots there. And I'm not saying that one deserves the other to fill, a 4-5-6 role, but he's definitely making a case, and his campaign out of Washington has been a solid effort thus far.
I'll tell you what, they've won 4 straight, 7-2-1 their last 10. They're fun to watch. They have fun. They're veteran. Ovi's starting to come. Ovi's just like the first fucking 10 to 15 games with Ovi, you got to just let him get going. Like, hey, big boy, just get her going here. Just get her going here. Just get her going.
Yeah.
They're going to be right there again. So I had them out of the playoffs. Fuck, I'm dumb. Last but not least, in the Eagle 4 around the National League, KC, this is how you walk into an NHL rink, Swishy. Miguel Sergachev. You guys know I like a nice leather jacket up, dog, with a V-neck, pair of black fucking jeans, and away you go. Casey, if you could put up the picture of Miguel Sergachev walking into San Jose last night, that is NHL right there, fella. Look at that guy. That is how you show up. Look at that leather paired with the black jeans. I mean, that guy fucks. Look at the shoes on him. That is when after you get the 2 points, you don't have to go back to the hotel. You just meet the boys wherever the fuck we're going tonight. Swishy, that's how you walk into an NHL rink, my man.
Looks like the Terminator.
Yeah,
I know.
And if you're Mikhail Sergachev walking in with that, and someone asks you on your team, "Hey, what's that jacket, fella? What are those shoes?" You just look at me and go, "Those aren't exactly off the rack, fella. That's not off the rack. Those are
custom
designer
out of Mother Russia, Moscow."
Yep.
I just thought when I saw it, I was like, God, that's one good thing about the no dress code I have been thinking about. Fuck, it would have saved me some time after the game because I have to go always back and change. I would be ready to rock. And if we won, I wouldn't be going on the bus. I'd be like, Uppy, let's go. We got an Uber. Let's go.
Think how many more kills you would have had.
I would have been even drunker because it probably took, an hour to get on the bus, go to the hotel, change, get your Uber. I would have had 4 or 5 more cocktails probably.
Would have skipped a couple appies.
Yeah. Fuck. I was
never actually get to the main course.
I wasn't looking for food after the game. I can tell you that. Swishy. I wasn't the guy like, let's line up a big dinner. Fuck the dinner.
No.
Grab a slice of pizza in the room and let's go.
Eating's cheating.
Eaton's cheating. Around the National League, best league in the world, presented by our good friends at Eagle 4. It is rumor mill time here, boys, at Missin Curfew. And I just made this rumor up myself. I'm no insider. I'm not Elliot Friedman. I don't know anything about anything. I just know I got my money on the Toronto Maple Leafs to win the East. And I do think he needs to shake something up. I'm going back to Cowtown. I got Nazem Kadri and Rasmus Andersson to the Leafs for Cowan, Carlo, Yankrook, and a first rounder. And I know I'm not a fucking cap guy here, Swishy. The numbers may not work, but I'm just talking a good old-fashioned hockey trade. If the Leafs could get Kadri and Anderson to shore up that right side of their back end, as a guy who's got their money on him, I think Tree should be calling Connie.
Yeah, and we'd have to get Billy Bean in here to really crunch the numbers. Is there money being retained? Is the salary?
You have to. I got the number here. So that would be coming out the door in Calgary would be $11.6 million roughly, and going the other way, if you go Cowan, Carlo, Yankrook, and a first, it's only 5.7.
Right.
So somewhere, some of these nerds with the cap are going to have to find a way, like Chicago or whoever, take some money.
No, Calgary eats half.
Okay, Calgary eats half.
Right?
Or you go to San Jose, hey, I need you to take some money and I'll give you a pick or something.
Yeah, broker a deal like that.
Broker a deal.
Team. Yep. Yeah, that's a possibility. Or you throw in another piece from the Leafs. But yeah, you could bring another team into the mix to broker a deal like that, and maybe have San Jose or a team like Chicago retain on a first year or a second year with that Kadri deal, and maybe Calgary and Connie chew on a little bit. I don't know. That's above our pay grade over here, but I like the train of thought of getting Kadri and Anderson peeled out of Cowtown going to Toronto for sure.
Yeah, and listen, Nick Robertson's a kid that I think has a lot of upside. Obviously Easton Cowan has been a better pro than I thought he was going to be. But obviously this is just rumor mill, having some fun at Missin Curfew. But if you're Connie and the Flames, you want to get younger, so that's where I throw Cowan in there. But if, let's just say this deal got done, now you go Matthews, Tavares, Kadri, Nicholas Waugh down the pipe, and your back end is now Morgan Riley, Rasmus Anderson, Jake McCabe, Ulrich Ekman-Larsson, Sam Benoit, Troy Stetcher, whoever. It's just that right side is so fucking weak, Swishy on the Leafs back end, that you can't win with that right side. Can't.
Yeah, and you're missing a young man named Christopher Tanev when he comes back into the lineup. Now, you could play him on the top pair, or you obviously play him in the top four. That's a pretty solid core on the right side. You know what I mean? Like that's a solid foursome, and then you got decent depth on that 5-6 pairing.
And I would say this: I don't think anybody wants traded out of Calgary. Like I don't know Nas enough to like text him or anything. I don't think he wants to get traded. I know Mackenzie Weegar doesn't want to get traded.
No, he doesn't. No.
I think those guys there believe they can turn this ship around. And I did bump into Kadri a couple years ago when they came out here to play the Ducks, and he loves playing in Calgary. So this is not trying to stir the pot in Cowtown of any way. I'm just thinking, I think Brad Treliving wants to make a move. And obviously there's some history there. He knows Connie. Connie's a nice guy, almost to a fault.
Yeah.
Just got a nice 2-year extension. I think maybe Brad could pull a trigger here. Could maybe work him here. Some people would say sorry uppy. Some people would say that maybe you throw Max Domi in that trade. I would never trade Max. I love him as a player. I love him as a kid. But maybe that's something Brad looks at to make the money work. Max is making 3.7 or something like that. I wouldn't do that personally. I just think there could be a deal to be done here, Ups. That's all.
It's the season. We're getting in the season where, if you're a healthy scratch or something pops up, you talk about Max Domi. I mean, the city loves him. What he's done for the team loves him. But, at this time when things aren't going well, they look to shake things up. And at some point, you got to make a move. They will. Would
you trade Bobby McMahon if you had to throw Bobby McMahon in that deal, Swishy?
20 goal scorer. I mean, at the top of my head, I'd have to digest it certainly, but yes, I would. I think I would. If I can get Kadri and Anderson, yes, I think I would be willing to part ways with Bobby McFerda.
You throw Scott Lawton in there too, for all I give a fuck. I'm sure he's a good guy.
He's making what, $3 million?
Too much.
Yeah.
To give up a first rounder for him, that's like getting a first rounder for O'Brien. So that was rumor mill. Come on, Leafs. I think they're going to come out of it. To all my boys back home, I'm finally on board. I think they're going to come out of it. Last but not least here at Missin Curfew, it is the Kits Eyewear Dish of the Week. Fellas, missing the net one too many times, you might be time to get your eyes checked. All it takes is 30 minutes. Head to your local optometrist, grab that prescription, and upload it on kits.com or kits.ca. Boom. Next thing you know, knock at your door, Kits Eyewear, promo code curfew. Get your first pair absolutely free. Fellas, this is old school. This is Gabriel Landeskog. He's got his Kits Eyewear on. Roll it, KC. Look at these jerseys. They're absolutely gorgeous. This is a good old-fashioned pass off the pads. Boom. Nate Dogg, Kits Eyewear, dish of the week. A lot of times we're doing backhand sauces, this and that. Boys, straight line hockey. This Avalanche team is for real. Landy is finding his game, but that is old school up dog. Pass off the pads. Go to the blue paint. It's our Kits Eyewear dish of the week, foul.
Landy. Big Missin Curfew fans here, boys. Chipping in on that. By the way, McKinnon's playing unbelievable. I mean, what he's doing is outrageous. These jerseys absolutely fuck, fellas.
Yeah, they do.
Wear those more. Those things are sweet. But that's shooting for your buddy, pal. Sometimes the best shot is the one that passes off the pads. That was sick.
You Swishy, you don't see it a lot anymore. You don't see it a lot anymore. And as a defenseman, Swishy, when that puck gets to the net, now I'm turning and the other guy's driving. Now I'm kind of caught between the shit and the stink. It's a good old-fashioned NHL play, in my opinion.
Yeah, I used to do the wagon wheel warm-up drill, too, or it was a 2-on-0, just continuous. And the first round, every go-around, the coach would be yelling at you, and the guy in the dot lane would be like, pass off the pad. Yeah, exactly that drill right there. That was textbook. He caught that little area on the goalie's toe cap in between like where the toe is and the pad kind of ends. There's that little crease there. And if you hit it in the right spot, right the G spot, she just squirts out right there from McKinnon. It'll skate to stick. How are you? Yeah, back of the net, fella.
I'll tell you what, the first time I ever heard the term pass off the pads was my first NHL camp with Mike Babcock. We used to do a drill where you would just come down and literally do what that play was. One guy comes down the strong side, rips it off. The other guy drives, bangs it in. Back down. I'm like, this is kind of a stupid fucking drill for the NHL, but it works, man. And the goalies, you ask them right off their pads, like Swishy said, it kicks it right out.
It's even the change-up shot is what works. Even like ripping it as hard as you can, sometimes it doesn't work because the goalie's directing it in the corner, but when you just throw a soft one.
Yeah. Is Nate McKinnon getting enough respect for what he's doing this year, last year, the year before that? Is he getting enough respect?
He's playing on an incredible team.
Well, he's the reason they're fucking incredible, too. But he has Cale Makar. You're going to tell me he has Cale Makar, right? Yeah. And McDavid has Evan Bouchard. Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair, Swishy. It's not fair.
I think if you were to pull the players in the league, he's got to be the best player in the league, right, this year?
Right now, it'd be hard not to say he's not the best player on the planet.
He's powerful. But, he's scoring, he's got this home streak again. He's doing obnoxious things again.
I know. He's a beast, man. He's an absolute beast. And that
you're not out there against him. Fuck, he'd be skating circles around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. He's the reason. I'm the reason that they got him. We were so bad. They got the first overall pick. Yeah.
Well, you're welcome there, fans.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I did my part.
Hey, Cronky, you're welcome, bud.
You're welcome, fella.
Oh, yeah. It's funny you mentioned that drill of Babcock when he in the lockout 2003, he coached my Pee Wee team, and he ran that same drill with us like every fucking practice.
Yeah. He loved that drill.
Loved it.
Cam Severson, who was a journeyman American leaguer, would always go first in that drill, and he'd be like, all right, let's go. Pass off the pads. I'm like, this is not NHL, is it? I want to throw some sauce around here. Where's the fuck?
Goes hard down. I shoot near the goalie's ears.
So how's that? Yeah, come on now. No, I was jiggy in there. I was shooting off his pads too. So, boys, Swishy, always a pleasure, buddy. Safe travels. We'll see you in Buffalo. For those out there, check it out. Let It Snow tour. The boys are in Chicago tomorrow. When are you in Chi-Town?
Got Chicago tomorrow, flying day of the game, like an NHL preseason game. And we got Milwaukee Thursday, Buffalo Saturday, Pittsburgh the following Wednesday. So, yeah, the Let It Snow tour, baby. It runs through Buffalo, though.
Love it. Up, dog. I'll see you in here Thursday, buddy. Fella tour. I cannot wait. Thank you, All Pass Media. Kyle, Casey, Conway, Max, the ice pick pickup. That was Missin Curfew.
Fellas.